Morning guys, and welcome back to the vlog. These past few days have been very busy for me. I've been working on a lot of different things. Most importantly, finalizing the design for the next new deck order playing cards. More information on that will be coming soon, but for now, don't worry about that. Because today we have something very special to look at. The world's most expensive playing cards. Probably, so long-time fans of this channel may know that I already have done one of these videos. So what's changed? Is there a new most expensive playing cards in the world? No, the deck that we are looking at today is the exact same price as the previous deck that we looked at about half a year ago. It's just that I'm not happy with how that video turned out, and I want to make sure I get a really special look at this deck of playing cards. So today, we will be looking at the second edition of Louis Vuitton's very own playing cards. Let's start from the outside of the package all the way in, first beginning with the paper bag. A very nice, tough paper with gold foil on the outside, Louis Vuitton with their classic monogram designs over here on the four corners, and it is the same on the other side as well. On the package is also a very soft, comfortable ribbon. Now keep in mind, I bought this package right before Christmas last year, and because of that, some of the stuff that I got in this package may not apply to your purchase of the deck. Now the first thing that we find in the package is this orange envelope with black bold text that says Louis Vuitton. Similar on the back. We open it up. Inside here is the receipt that says like how much you paid for the product. If later you want to get one of these for yourself, you can pick it up in Singapore for 665 Sing dollars, which I believe is slightly cheaper than it would be if you pick it up in America, but way more expensive than if you pick this up in Europe. Nothing much else on this, it's just a receipt. Let's put that back in here. Now for the main package, we look at this. It's a very small box, just a hand size like this. We look on the sides, there's a ribbon that goes across, a Louis Vuitton branded ribbon, very nice. And there is a little card that is in here. Let's take a look. I haven't seen this. A little card that says absolutely nothing. The last time I did one of these unboxings, a lot of people were saying like, get to the action bro, get to the action. Those people are obviously not fans of the vlog. It never gets to the action straight away. I'm guessing that this is there so that if you want to like gift this to one of your friends or your lover, you can probably write it down on the card, and they're just making it easier for you to just write your name down or the person's name down on the card and then just give it to your friend. It's a really simple, really cost-efficient touch that makes this whole thing feel like, they thought it out. They thought it out for you. Now let's get to the main event. Ready? Oh. As I was pulling out this drawer, I found a sticker on the back of the box, and yeah, this is what the sticker looks like. Looks pretty cool, gold foil. Like you can see hints of the Louis Vuitton branding, but it's not very obvious until you look at the bottom right side of the sticker, right here, where you can see the Louis Vuitton brand. But the rest of the sticker just looks much more simple, much more playful. Now it is finally time to check out the product itself. Dust case to make sure dust doesn't get onto your thing. That being said, my room is super dusty, so there is probably dust already on it, even though it's still inside a dust case. Let's go here. Ooh, there's a little thing inside here that says Cardistry. It's basically a small user guide on how to use a leather pouch without destroying the leather pouch. I'll take a closer look at it like some other time, but let's get down to this. Let's take a closer look at what the leather pouch looks like. So it's black on the top and black on the front with the monogram in a slightly lighter grey color. It goes down all the way to the other side like this. On the back, just like before, it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. If we open it up, the same beautiful blue velvet is inside. Oh, look at that. I love the blue velvet. This blue velvet is like my spirit color. I love it. Now we take the sticker out with the product code. You can buy it if you want one. Oh, there's another piece of paperwork in there. It says cowhide and coated fabric with a man-made lining. And finally, we get to the cards. Which, if you are a long-time viewer of this channel, you already recognize it immediately. These cards are the exact same as the cards that came in the previous edition. Now, the previous time I looked at Louis Vuitton's playing cards, I didn't take a very close look at it. I just looked at it real quick like, oh yeah, the cards, they kind of look like this, blah blah blah, move along. After all, the main thing that we are buying it for is not the playing cards themselves, but the deck carrying case. Obviously, everyone that buys it knows that's what you're paying for, not the playing cards itself. But some people got really triggered. They were like, yeah, I waited so long just to see it for moments, and they got real triggered because, you know, they were curious and stuff. That's not happening today. Today, let's take a closer look at what the playing cards look like. So this is what the back of the deck looks like. Beautiful blue and white lines, very classy looking design. And on the faces, the deck is actually arranged by value. Aces over here like this, ace of hearts, diamonds, ace of spades, very nice, very classy looking. And instead of black, Louis Vuitton actually opted to use dark brown for this part. Very interesting. The ace of clubs also in dark brown, and then the twos. The chord cards are not the faces that we are traditionally used to, like the USPCC chord cards. These chord cards are way more old style, more traditional looking. Very pretty. The Queen. And the King. The deck has a beautiful silver foil on the side, which makes the deck very nice to look at, but for cardistry it is not an optimal experience. I get the feeling that for Magic this might be quite easy to use actually, because it really feels very nice in the hand. This deck does fan, you can see it right here, very pretty. And because the indices are set up on all four corners like in most European playing cards, you can do like reverse index fans, and you can do normal kind of fans, and basically you can fan in both hands any way you want. And the decks, the value of the cards still appears, so that's on the plus side. On the downside, this is a smooth finish that chances are after a very short period of time the deck's not going to be able to fan very well. But for what it's worth, this deck does feel very nice. And I'm glad that Louis Vuitton chose to go with paper and not plastic for this deck. The last time we did this, because I only had one of these decks, I didn't dare to use it for cardistry very much. So this time, because I have two of these very expensive playing cards, I might as well... Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I had a lot of fun looking at the Louis Vuitton playing cards, and I hope you did too. There's still quite a few decks and packages that have arrived since I came back from Barcelona that I haven't had a chance to look at yet, and I will be looking at those cards really soon in the next few days. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and here is your question for the day. Between the choice of one Louis Vuitton deck with the card carrying case of course, and one Jerry Nugget playing cards, which one would you rather have? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what's going on in your mind, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.